voice ready?
I hear the floor grumble and groan under my weight, but something more.
I think we need a wee break. I think as soon as you like open your phone or open your computer, you're convinced the world's ending. And if you genuinely look at 10 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, it was literally the best time ever to be alive. And I think we need that wee bit of hope. You get battered all the time under fear, and fear makes you buy things. So it does, 'cause fear makes you worry, and you want to make sure that you're as prepared as the next person, or you're on top of like the latest information that's coming through, and it's all a fucking trick. So it is. Daniel Johnson as well. He's had such a fucking mad life. So many troubles, and for something so sweet and so perfect to come out of him, recording it on cassette tape and selling it at McDonald's car park, they have that beauty and that situation is just unbelievable. And I think it's something I latched on to. Been listening to Daniel Johnson now since I was about maybe 13, and it's one of those sort of your top five. I just carry all the songs of me everywhere. I think that Buffalo Springfield, for what it's worth, is my favourite. I grew up in a house where everyone loved music, which everyone says anyway. But like, my dad, he's encyclopedic sort of knowledge about records and things, and it was a real special song when we were kids. So it's just really nice to sort of bring that element to like what first might have started you off on the journey to what you're doing today, and to carry that with you. And I think just remembering it, and remembering that most my music career started in my kitchen, so it did, and I get to go to places like this now.
This is a thing I believe till observed. I'm starting to think that it's all absurd now, isn't it?
Quite loud, so it is. I've been in a couple of acoustic gigs where they don't let you have microphones and you have to play sort of, and then you can only see the sort of first few bars. Everyone's taken it back a wee bit. I think it is just growing up listening to records. There's certain people whose voices I just latched onto, and I kind of started from there. I pay attention to it, so I do, especially sort of the last maybe 5 years. I just using it more like an instrument and not just trying to get a melody out, and paying attention to how I'm singing and why I'm singing it like that, and actually just using my voice to reflect the lyrics more than anything, rather than just, sometimes it feels at the start that you're just trying to get through a song, where now I think I can take time and sort of choose the way I'm going to sing different lines. Whether that comes across or not, I don't know, but it keeps me busy.
I need another lesson. Can you show me? I need another lesson.
I work sort of two ways. A lot of the time I'll sit down, I'll do the music, and the kind of music dictates the atmosphere in which the lyrics are supposed to exist, and you can kind of get a vibe from that. Other times you just get an idea and you're like, do you know what, that'd be a really cool concept to get into. Like vocal wise, I tend to write in lots of different keys, more just to keep my brain sort of not doing the same thing. I think as a writer, like, I'm super conscious about never sort of repeating myself, or making life too easy for myself. I like that fact where you should be in deep enough water where your toes just touch the bottom, but there's a chance that you could go under. Like, that's sort of the vibe I like to exist on. And then doing that, I get to sing, some songs are like just completely normal male sort of 1 or 2 octave sort of things. Other ones just go up and down, and I wait for a feeling. I know it sounds like really wish-washy and arty-farty, but when you get a good melody, like, your chest vibrates or something goes in you and you're like, aye, that's it. So it is. And sometimes if I do the music first, I could just be blabbering absolute nonsense to get that feeling, and then you might hear a word in it and it's kind of like subconscious writing then, because you might hear like the word easy or something, and then you're like, what's that mean? And then you just start building from there. Other times you have a full, sometimes I write like 12 verses and I pick 4 of them and I go on and I try and write a melody that's already in my head too, like. So I try and make it where it's just not the same thing all the time, because I have pure ADD, so I do, and I would get unbelievably frustrated and bored and super depressed if I did the same thing every day, like.
It all depends on how you live. You choose to love, you choose to give.
Like, if you've got a good line, it'll stay with you. So it will. A lot of people say like, "I'll bring a notebook and all." Like, I'm not going to bring half an office out with me. I think if someone says something and it properly resonates with you, it's going to stick in your head. I think all you have to do is train yourself to listen more. Because you'd be surprised, even though you think you're a good listener, if you consciously take a week and you're like, I'm going to full on listen to absolutely everything that's said to me, the amount that you miss is unbelievable. And you know, there's so much gold in just the way people talk and the way people communicate. Especially like if you have a town that's got lots of slang, or you know, a different type of accent and the way you use language differently, that really lends to your music and the way you write lyrics and stuff, because you're changing things about the way things are normally said. It shouldn't be a documentary when you're writing a song, like. So I think that's more use than anything.
Kicking up dust in this new terrain.
It's Cool Discs in Derry, so it was. It's a really cool wee record store. It's the kind of place you can still go on and talk to people about records, and the guy who owns it, Lee, knows what you listen to and remembers. I could be not on there for like 3 months and he'll remember the last record I bought. I can't remember which album it was, but I definitely got a Bonnie Prince Billy one that day, because it just twigged on him and he's all, here, try this. He's kind of like a drug dealer like that, so he is. And I just love it. So I love that digging through. There's another one as well, Abba Zappa, I was in before, and they do a mixture of new vinyl and like second hand vinyl and stuff. And sometimes I know everyone wants like mint condition, but do you know, if you get like somebody's name wrote on the sleeve or something, or like a date or something like that there, someone's personalised on it, I love that, because it means it's like someone else has properly loved it before, and then you get it then, like, it's got a new life, like, it doesn't just end up in an attic or end up in landfill.
There you go, blowing your head again.
There's a sense of ceremony, but there's nothing really like, it's not really that prophetic or anything. But you see the way an album's split in two, it's a great way, because say you're listening, you might be sitting listening, or you might be doing something when you're listening to it, and then it stops the first half. You've got to break a silence in, and you have to get up and change the record. But while you're doing that, you can process what you've just listened to, and then you can flip over, and then you have this whole second act. It's kind of like getting 2 movies, so it is. And you get the first one, you go, oh, I really enjoyed that, and then the second one, and they usually like, maybe not so much now because people are kind of playing up their playlists and things like that, but you get the 2 different journeys on each side of the album and stuff too, and the bass response you get off them is unbelievable. Like, I've tested full quality digital audio compared to a vinyl player, and the bass you get from vinyl is just, it's unbelievable. Like, I love nerdy things too, so I do. Like,
there you go, marching us to war.
I have an acoustic EP coming out now on 14th December. I'm going to have physical copies as well, which is unheard of in this day and age.
On vinyl?
No, CD so far. I haven't got that far yet, so I haven't. Next year, another couple of singles, and then the album's going to land then, probably around summertime. But in between then, UK and Europe we Seafret in February, and then UK and Europe we Amy McDonald then in March and April. So that's sort of the big thing I'm looking forward to, is those 2 tours. I love playing live, so I think that's where music should exist. Like, if you're going to experience something like that, it should be right in front of you. So I can't wait to actually just get out and start doing it more and more.
Yeah, brilliant. And just one last thing, you spoke about the album coming out in the summer. Have you recorded any of it yet, or is that?
I think I've got like 90% of it done. I'm quite lucky. Like I write every day. I'm at home. I write every day, so I do, and I've got loads of songs sitting there. So I'm just trying to pick the last one or two that's going to make it feel perfect. Not that anything's perfect. It's just abandoned at the best point. So I almost done now. I'll be done by springtime. So I'll definitely.
Time always runs slow. The close